I'm Davie.
I'm Misti.
DM
Unscripted.
Unedited.
Unapologetic.
Let's get it.
Everybody, I am Davie.
I'm Misti.
Yeah. I'm Devin.
All right, and so we are DM1.
We are DM1,
Yeah.
but we have a special guest
Yeah.
today.
We got one of the five. We got one of our zip codes here. So it's like one of our five children here. One of our five children here. We got Devin sitting here with us, decided to just chill with us for episode of DM Watts. So welcome, Devin, to one of our episodes of DM Watts. And as always, you can find us DM Watts podcast at gmail.com. You guys know you can catch us on all the streaming services. That's typical. And as we always like to say it, those to the moon, AMC to the moon. And although we realize there's a lot of stuff going on with those, but
I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, that's fine. We want to talk about it. We're not financial advisors, but before we get started, you guys know what we got to do. Like, subscribe.
Yes, comment, like, subscribe, share us with your friends, and that is for YouTube, Podbean, and any of the streaming services that you listen to us on.
Yeah, you guys know where to find us at. So this is nothing new.
As Davie's fiddling with his phone.
Yeah, put it on vibrate. You guys know what it is. I gotta do what I gotta do.
He likes the vibrate.
Okay, not going there, but all right, you gotta know. This is what we do. Right? If we can't have fun, why do it at all, right?
Absolutely.
That's what it is. But hey, hope you guys had a good weekend. As we did. So it is another day.
We had a
great weekend. We had friends over, guys leaving.
Yeah.
And we got to say goodbye to a very good dear friend of us.
Our great friend Jewel.
Yeah.
We will miss you,
Jake,
buddy.
we will definitely miss you, buddy. So definitely take it easy over there. Safe
you
travels.
It was all right.
Whatever.
You enjoy Jewel. They share a birthday.
Yeah, they share a
and
birthday.
I looked when I found this out. Jewel was actually the one that told me that, and I was like,
I can only take so much of myself, so.
And he's like, no, really, that's my birthday.
Yeah.
And he showed me his driver's license, and I'm like, I'm racing Jake. I'm racing Jake.
But that's okay. It's not a bad thing. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
a great thing.
He's a good dude. He's obviously also a good dude. So, but like we said,
He's all right.
He's all right. You know, time to time. We like to claim him every once in a while. So this is one of those times we will claim him. You know, so it is what it is. Like we said.
I don't know. He showed me his ancestry tonight, and he's like, "I'm not your kid." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
He's got a lot of Scottish in him. So you know, I mean, hey, I will say that
we're not going there either.
Yeah, I've been out. She knew where I was going with it, but all right, fine, I'll leave it alone. But you know, I'm just saying, I want a DNA test. So, but anyway, just gonna throw that one out there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It's what we do.
No, I'm not. No, Davie, you are not the father.
There you go. I'm gonna need all that child support back. But hey,
Okay. This is not Maury Springer. Stop.
That's 2.5 years of child support.
I do know who the father is. I don't want to talk about it.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah. So, but hey, guys, like we said, welcome to another episode.
Hi.
So, but anyway,
help me.
That's our monologue.
DMWatts at gmail.com.
Hey,
Attention, help Misti.
Yeah, but that's our monologue.
Any amount will do.
That's our monologue, guys. So you already know what time it is. Like we always do, we get into it with the fishbowl topic. So the honor is going to be Devin's today. Yeah, so it's going to be.
Devin gets the fishbowl.
Devin's going to go ahead and pick from the fishbowl, and he's going to tell us.
I hope it's a good one.
He's going to tell us what
mother
the topic.
and son appropriate.
I'll just leave.
This is where he said, "Hey, thanks a lot, guys. I'm out of here." All right, what you got, dude? Go ahead and see it. What you got? Moms.
Oh, the fishbowl topic
topic of the day is moms.
Moms.
And there are three of us here, so all three of us can talk about moms.
I feel like that was a cruel joke from all of your ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
Going, oh, you know what, Devin?
Not the Portuguese ones.
Just go in and talk about moms. So, would you like to kick it off, Devin? Let's start from your side to my side.
What about them?
Well, let's talk about mom. So you can easily talk about how. Well, I don't know. How was your mom? Let's talk about how wonderful your mom is.
Wonderful? Wasn't I a great mother?
Yeah. Got me there in the end.
As you guys can see,
right?
we put him here for the gander. That's what it's about.
In if you watch the DM Watts podcast special on kids and PTSD, this is the reason why we have crickets chirping.
But it's always a good time though, right? So moms, so what we're gonna go to the middle, and then we'll have a conversation going. What?
We're gonna go to me.
Yeah, we're gonna go to you, baby.
I think we're all gonna get in trouble.
I have the greatest mother in the world. And my brother and I fight over who loves her more. Right now, Jean's in the running. And I can honestly admit that. Hi, Mama. I love you. No, my mom is awesome. She is a seamstress. She makes me amazing tops. No, that's what I said. She is. But when I was a kid, she did it for
on purpose.
Well, she did it for. Would you shut up?
This is how it starts. I ain't got nothing to say until you start. Now, well.
The episode's on moms, and the mom here is telling the kid to shut up. The Miss America pageant, she got to work on a dress. So, like in my head, that was like the top of her seamstress, but. She always made us clothes. She makes me amazing tops. There's a shawl that I wear in the winter that Davie absolutely adores.
Love. I really do.
And I wore on our first date that really she made. She used to make us, remember that purple puppet? That purple like Muppet? You used to have it?
Yeah.
So she made him
it barely fits my hand, but yeah.
she's awesome, and she was always
she made me a green one.
Did she make you a green one too?
Yeah, remember?
Okay.
I don't know where that one was.
But
I think I do know. That's in the box somewhere. I have both of them.
Huh.
Yeah.
So moms, right? Everybody's gotta have one.
I think I have a glove dog she made.
No, I made the glove dog.
Oh, did you make the glove
Yeah.
dog? I got a bunch of clay shit.
And like, but mom does a lot. She does a lot of the sewing stuff.
No, she does.
What about my was it my birthday or my Father's Day gift that she made my flight suit into a grilling?
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. She turned my
apron,
a grilling apron. Yeah, which was great until you put it on in the summer. So
she took when he retired and it was his birthday. So she took one of his flight suits and made it a grilling apron, and it has his patches and it still has the zipper. You've ever seen a flight suit? They're heavy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It's got all the pockets.
Yeah. But I still put it on even when it's hot.
Oh, I know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I sweat profusely normally,
but
no, I put it on just to be like, I did
first hour.
Yeah, especially if we doing the short ribs. I throw that on. Oh yeah. And then I'm like, but them shits get hot.
I'm gonna
the short ribs get hot when we.
Are we doing that?
Of course. Come on now. Why wouldn't we?
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, why wouldn't we? So short ribs.
You're invited, Mama.
Short ribs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on mine a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So my mom is clearly a little different from these two. maybe a little different from y'all moms. Just
I don't know. I identify with your mom, so he probably is like, yeah.
Yeah, no, my mom. So my mom is about.
I'm gonna yell if I can look up stories.
Yeah, exactly. My mom is
allowed to say a couple things.
My mom is about 4'9", 5 foot. I mean, I don't know, but
short.
Yeah, you don't think so?
No, 5'4".
5'4". Oh, I don't know, but anyway,
I got $5 on 5'5".
You better say hi to your Grammys.
So yeah, so hi, mom. But my mom's different in the fact that my mom was
who owes who $5.
My mom was mostly it still is. I say was. My mom, she's changed a lot from when we were younger, obviously. You know what I'm saying? It's
not really. I saw her beat a grown-ass man.
Yeah, there's who we talking about? Oh, my brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, she did beat our brother. He cursed. That's the thing. And so when she sees this, however, she's probably and hears this, she's probably gonna call us and say, if you don't think I heard the curse words, she's not gonna hear me say
did the other day.
Heard me say fuck.
Yep, she okay.
Okay,
well,
that's
the other one.
Okay.
Didn't come out of my mouth. So anyway,
I'll get a text. Be like, she's coming.
Okay, I'll be over here. Y'all let me know when she leaves.
I'll drive by and say hi.
Yeah, beep beep. See.
And then for 3 days. Where's Devin? Where is Devin?
I really want
haven't
to see
seen
him. I haven't
Devin.
seen him in a long time.
Is he not going to make us chicken?
But you know what though?
No, but you did.
You
made
did, yeah.
them
It was a lot of
chicken.
work, but you made some
I
good
made
chicken.
everyone chicken, but
He did.
goddamn,
It was a lot,
It was a
yeah.
lot of
He was
work.
in the
Like
garage,
2.5,
the whole thing.
3
Yeah,
hours just frying chicken.
yeah, just
That
frying chicken,
sucks.
but it was amazing. It was the chicken strips, right?
Yeah.
The strips is what it was.
I
Yeah.
made
This
three-
cake
it was
can fry
3
up some
things of
chicken.
Mm-hmm. And it was freaking amazing. My mom really, really loved it.
Yeah,
So
it was
I
good.
will tell you, one of the things about my mom is that, at the same time, we go back and forth. Obviously, we're grown. There's a cursing thing. He's like, look, we cursing, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, my mom would give you the shirt off her back and then some. You know what I'm saying? If the skin came off, she'd give you that too. And that's the one thing that I can say. She's been that way when it comes to her brothers, when it comes to her family. You know what I mean? She
You
will.
see how he throws me under the bus all the time? He
Some
always
bullshit.
he always goes like for the better. So he purposely picks on me to say stuff
Right.
so that my mom will call me and be like, well, Davie said that his mother would get the skin and shirt off the back. And I'm like, well, you're the seamstress. You could sew it back on.
There it is. So you see that? I did set you up for a good one.
You did.
I set you up to automatic, like, here, throw that one, grab that, and go
Wouldn't
run
that
with
be
it.
more leather working than seamstress? Isn't that a different craft?
Put the lotion on its skin.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm just saying.
all I'm saying.
There's a lot more work in leather
Hey,
work.
would
You
you-
gotta tan the leather.
That was not at all where I was going with this. I was just saying how
guys
he
know how to
always
flush a
sets me
beaver?
up. Okay.
Yeah,
So
but what I was getting
this
at,
might not
hey,
make
that's
sense.
what y'all the one went on that rant. I was talking about like, hey, look, my mother, she does all that. When you talk about a resilient person, say my mom has been through a lot. Clearly, I'm not going to throw everything out there, but my mom has been through a whole lot to get to where she's at right now. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I will say about my mother is that she's very loving, no matter who you are. And to have 4 children, you know what I mean? That's got to be a different type of patience. You know what I mean? It's
especially with you being one of the 4.
I could absolutely say that. Like I don't even, and here's the thing, I don't even get offended to any of that. None of that matters to me at all. I will absolutely say, because I know,
because you know damn
yeah,
well.
I know the type of kid I was. You know what I mean? I know the things that my mom caught me doing, and I know the things she didn't catch me
I think
doing.
you mispronounced is.
But whatever. Anyway, so my mom, so I know the type of woman she was versus the woman she is. There, that is. How about that?
Well,
So-
and that's good because I feel the same way about my mom. I
Of
mean,
course.
because you grow with your mom no matter what,
Yeah.
how old they are. People
Mhm.
continue to grow. So, I
But-
think again, my mother is amazing.
Yeah, but it's a thing that you're doing as a mom, right? So like it's,
Oh,
you got to
sure.
understand. It's like, look, the way you were before, you grow, and it's like, okay, so I got to approach this differently now. Now that he's older, now that you're older, it's like, okay, so I can't approach things the way I would when he was younger.
He's alive.
Yeah,
I got him to he's alive.
Mhm.
And there I did it. He has some scars. He's no worse for the wear.
Yeah.
He's fine.
The barely part is not on her.
He's good.
The
Therapy is not my issue.
The alive part is on her. The barely is on him. That's what that boils down to.
Coors Light's a lot cheaper than therapy.
We'll go ahead and give me some on that one. That's facts. So, but at the same time,
hey, that's a testimony to kind of mom I am, because he
Mm.
only needs a Coors Light. I need rum. Sorry, mother. Had to. It was open. I took a swing.
well, I sip vodka regularly. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But
Woo.
you know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
Woo,
mom, don't
yeah.
take that as a hold on now. But
Yeah, vodka's, it's both Captain and vodka are 40%, dude. It's the same.
well,
Same alcohol percentage, different flavor.
It's the
Yeah.
same.
you see how you went technical with it?
Coors Light
You see-
is
you
a
see that?
4.2.
Yeah, explain rocket science right now. Do it. I didn't think so. You see that? All right. So now I'm just
I'm
saying.
not from Huntsville. You explain it to me.
That's NASA's down there. NASA's down there, not up here in Wichita.
I
Awesome.
Mhm.
I can explain to you how a tub race works.
That's a good old Kansas thing right there.
I'm talking about Wichita. I can tell you
Or-
about the tub races.
Was the mini bikes is mostly
Yeah.
is the mini bikes is a Wichita thing, or is that
No,
like
Oh,
just
no.
that's a taco mini bike, Southern
that's a-
California thing.
Oh, is it?
SoCal, Detroit,
Oh, really?
Texas,
Yeah.
a little bit of.
yeah, he got the mini bikes
PA.
going on, but Now that he has brakes on it, it's really good now. So that's all I'm
It
saying.
is.
It's really good with brakes. I
I do have the video.
Yeah, we may.
Insert clip here.
Yeah, there may be a video associated with it. We're not gonna go there.
Yes, we are.
It may be a fight with the editor about what we put in and versus what we don't put in. There may be a fight.
It's only about half of to be fair, Davey, most of the video is just her feet.
Because she dropped the camera because she was laughing.
You're only in it for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
The rest of the video is knees and feet. She's laughing too hard at what you did.
And that's the kind of mom I was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She
You said that numerous times.
I only remember you telling us not to do something once. So it's because we're being dumbasses. But otherwise, you would just watch and then call us idiots afterwards.
Yeah.
And
you had to learn.
But how else are you gonna learn it? If it's like, look, if the thing and that lesson is also taken even into adulthood. You know what I'm saying? If I jump in every single time, right? Like when you're younger, it's like if I jump in every single time, like, okay, he's not gonna die, he's not gonna get maimed, severely injured, but it'll hurt. But it'll hurt. You know what I'm saying? When they're younger.
But that's being a parent and that's
true.
Being a mom. And I think we can all attest to, well, at least in my case, in your case, mom was way harder than dad. I don't know about your case.
Yeah, I was more so when it came to my mom and my stepdad, it was more so it's like, look, the stepdad was gonna yell. Everybody's used to that. Like eventually you grow I don't know, you just get used to it. It's like, whatever. I get used to the yelling. And then obviously there's whatever, let me grab you up, blah, 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 blah. All right, whatever. But there's a different thing when your mother is like, when she bite that lip and then her eyes turn into daggers, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, hey, I thought that only happened in cartoons. Nope.
No,
does not. That's a true thing. Thing.
In my house, we were deathly afraid of my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Deathly afraid. And it's, I mean, because she had a thing, she didn't want my dad to spank us or anything because she was so scared that he had more strength because he was a stonemason.
Mm-hmm.
So she was always scared that he was going to hit us too hard without realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
My father was a very kind man. My mom is a kind person, but I mean, I'm just saying that was her biggest fear. So she took on the role of punisher, judge, jury, the whole bit.
So your mom was scared that he didn't know his own strength?
Yes.
I got a story about not knowing my own strength that happened to me the other day.
What happened to you?
I ripped the door off the handle off the fridge. It broke in my hand, so now my fridge does not have a handle.
Does it work better?
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, because you sit there and you take 3 swipes at the fridge before you realize it's gone, and
so now you're a cat at the fridge.
You gotta get your fingers in there.
With your big old Sasquatch hands.
I just grabbed the door and I pulled it, and I had a handle in my hand.
That's what lesson learned. However, it's one of those lessons where it's like, now what the hell do I do?
Not 2 minutes later, did Grammy knock on the door.
Yeah, exactly.
And be like, I need your help. And I was like, yeah, well,
about that.
So do I.
Yeah, it's like,
I answered the door with a handle in my hand.
So it's like, what happened here? We don't really have to talk about that. Just what do you need? I'll tell you my thing later, but tell me what do you need right now? It's like that's not important right now.
It was literally, I need your strength. I was like, well, that is the problem now, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the problem.
What do you mean? Well, that's what I mean.
Yes. But that's one of the things, though. Moms they're always great when it comes to when you learning a lesson, because typically half the time, they don't have the time. A lot of times you would do that. Obviously, they're gonna call you stupid and look, let me show you what you did. Most time they won't show you, but then there's that talk afterwards. It ain't even a talk. Sometimes it's a yell, but it's a talk in the yell to where it's just like, okay, so here's what the hell you should have did.
Sure.
Or how many times have our mom told us not to do something and you're like, what do you know? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go do this anyway. And then you turn around.
No, we knew better.
See,
we just did it anyway.
I didn't do that with my mom because that was my dad. I would do that to my dad.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, no. We just no.
So we're gonna say there's not a fishbowl topic in there that says dads. So we'll just go ahead and cover it all right now.
But
Let's go ahead and cover it all
with
now.
Mother, no. I did not know. Nope. And she was great. I mean, there was a time, and obviously I swear to God, I get my pink hair because she worked in Jello and would come home with different colors of hair. And I was like, you know what? she can wear it, by God, so can I. So I mean, it's just, and she was always supportive of that because I've had colored hair since 8th grade. So she was always into that. She let me dress how I wanted. If it can be found, she would make it for me. Like she really, I attribute her to who I am and my style and allowing me to express myself. So I love you, Mama.
I think a lot of it though, with mine was more of my mom took a lot of the philosophical approach with it. You know, don't get me wrong, the hammer did come down in the form of a hand sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Belt or whatever else. It's what it is, what it is. You know what I'm saying? I was from the South, so it happens that way. But, you know, a lot of it was, you know, after the tears, there was like, look, man, let me tell you why. You know what I'm saying? What you did was wrong. Now, you're going to get the hands first. And then you're going to get, okay, so here is why. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, and as you get older, the lesson became more severe, right? You know what I'm saying? There was a hand, there was a belt, and it was, look, I'm just gonna slap the hell out of you if you just, you know what I'm saying? If you like, you're severe, but the more severe what you did, the worse it got.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, look.
Do you remember your last beating? The last ass whooping you got? Do you remember it? I remember mine.
Yeah.
No, I remember mine because it's funny.
Yeah.
Because
what was yours?
When she realized I was too fast, she couldn't hit me anymore.
I couldn't.
Yeah, well, that's when you just wait till you run out of air.
Is that the time I hit myself?
Yeah.
I hit myself.
That was the last time I ever got hit.
I hit myself, hurt myself, and got a blood blister. I remember that.
Because I moved out of the way. I was too quick.
Oh, I was going to beat him too.
What did he do?
I moved.
No, I mean, like, what was the point? What was the reason for the...
Oh, God, something to Sarah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I did.
Something to Blue.
She had me
did something
cross
to Blue.
Her legs.
Blue was his cousin.
And then it was coming down. I must have rolled and just full force into her leg. Right in the thigh.
Really?
And it pinched my hand in such a way that it gave me a blood blister.
Yeah.
And
that was the last time.
I was laughing and so angry I had to go outside.
You were laughing because you did the similar thing to your mom.
I did. I crawled up my mom's arm. My mom was going to beat me. And
what did you do? Do you remember what you did?
Oh yeah.
What instigated this?
I faked sick at school for the 100th time.
Oh, I was a pro.
And
that's where I get
it. The teachers, and she told me that. She was like, remember. So the teachers kept calling my mom, and she was honest to God busy that day. And they were like, it's the 70s, 80s. So teachers were a lot more mean to people. And she got me off the school bus and everything was fine. And then we got in the house and she had the belt ready.
That's what they do.
And she swung and I climbed her like a spider monkey.
That's what they do. They love to make it seem like everything is fine, right? They love to act like everything's fine.
But then she fell to her knees in laughter. My brother and sister were laughing. And I was sent to my room terrified. But they had a good laugh about it.
Yeah, that's so. One of the things
I deserved it.
Yeah, one of the things that I didn't like when it came to certain things when I was younger was like paddlings in the South. So like paddlings you had in the South, right? But the thing is, if I'm gonna get paddled in school, I feel that negates getting spanked at home. Like I feel like that's a.
Well, no, you're gonna get it at home.
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't have to get it at home after you didn't get it at school already. If you gave them permission to do it, why are you gonna do it again when I get
Because now Mama's got to do it.
You don't have the satisfaction.
Right, because it's like, well, there's no way the school's going to discipline my child. I'm going to do it. But but they.
How can you trust the
school? Well, if I come home rubbing my butt, you should trust.
To your standards. You trust that?
That's true.
I guess not.
There's a point.
They don't trust that they did it to your standards.
That's the point.
It's like, well, yeah, because them paddlings were not fun down in the South. But it is what it is.
Like
but
maybe instead of. Maybe at school they use a ping pong paddle, but at home you got hit with a pickleball paddle.
Yeah,
that's a different league.
It's a totally different thing. It's like, this got more holes in it.
Getting hit with a pickleball. There's no holes in the pickleball.
Oh, it's not
paddle. No, it's just the size of a tennis racket.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is his mother.
I am watching.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is his. And this
learn it. It's fun. It's for people who are either too fat or too old to play tennis.
DMWattsPodcast@gmail.com. Attention, Devin.
And he will answer you back.
Pickleball.
And say like, hey, whatever.
We'll talk about pickleball.
Talk about pickleball.
So I think we need to wrap this up because I'm really uncomfortable. This subject being about moms, and he's right here. This is
Hey.
like.
You want to talk about being uncomfortable next to your mom?
Yeah,
I gotta talk. Fucking. Were you there for the Star Wars movie night?
I was not.
No.
No. I forget what movie night it was.
The Star Wars movie night?
There was a movie night where I got high as hell and you were next to me and I couldn't pay. It was Friday.
Okay, yeah.
It
So
was
like I
Friday.
said, it was Friday. All right.
It was
yeah.
a Friday movie
So
night.
anyways, I just hit him a little bit.
It happens, folks.
So yeah.
It
So
happens, folks.
DM Watts podcast, attention Misty.
It
Mother
happens,
of the
folks.
year.
Hey,
He was an adult.
I was an adult.
He was an adult at the time. Everybody
That
calm it
happened
down.
in Colorado.
Yeah.
Hush.
People-
Exactly.
That's
It's
true.
legal.
That's the
Legal
other. That's
state.
the other part about it. Everybody calm it down.
We were all
But anyways,
vacationing.
yeah. So when it comes to mom, you guys have heard our stories. When it comes to you see what she got going.
I gotta
on.
go. I gotta go.
Okay. We're gonna get out of here. You guys know what it is. DMYpodcast@gmail.com. You guys can find us at all the streaming services. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, comment on. You watching us on YouTube. If you're not watching us on YouTube, you guys make sure you comment on any of the other streaming services. As always, Dose to the Moon, AMC to the Moon. You guys know what it is, and we're gonna throw in Sheba just for the hell of it. Why not? But hey, you guys take it easy out there. Sign off for DMY time, Davie.
Hi, Misty.
All right, so you guys take it easy out there.
I'm Devin.
We'll catch you next time. Take it easy.
Clean outro.
No.
Edit out the-
No.
Nope,
No,
we're gonna
that's
do it
fine.
all. We're gonna.